Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Chair with James. James here. I'm going to do a preview of the Raiders game coming up against the Saints in Las Vegas, the first home game at Allegiant Stadium for the Raiders. Um, but a look back quickly to the win in Carolina. Now, you could say it was lucky, you could say it was heaven sent, you could say whatever you want. The point is, when you score more points than the other team, that's a win. No matter how it gets done, that's a W, right? So, one thing, if the defense is shored up, I think that would be great. The offense looked pretty well. Jacobs running for 3 touchdowns. Ruggs getting open. Um, be nice to get the tight ends involved. Nelson Aguilar even had a touchdown catch on a great throw by Carr, by the way. But uh, as the Raiders won 34-30 in Charlotte, now comes the hard part. Now comes uh, just the pressure. Already in week 2 is coming up. If there wasn't already pressure, I know in week 1, but um, this is national television. This is the first game in Oakland, or out of Oakland and in Las Vegas. Um, we remember how these openers go, and it usually goes pretty well for the Raiders. Remember last year, the last game on Monday Night Football in Oakland, the season opener, they won. I know that's then. This is now. I don't know how they're going to win this game, but if they do, it's going to have to be, well, not luck, but just playing well, and the defense playing well. The Saints come in winning uh, uh, over the Bucks at home. They made Tom Brady look old, as he might be after a while. They made that offense look new. Well, they're new, but the Raiders are more together. You can look at that and say, hey, that could be a key going into the game. But their defense is really good. The Saints got to somehow find the holes, make that play action happen, and make things happen. That'd be great to see. You also got pretty good offense with the Raiders too. So if they can mix the game up. I think that would be great to see. Uh, but on the other sides of the ball, a key injury is coming with the Saints, with Michael Thomas missing um, several weeks with an injury, and that's their best receiver. Maybe the best in the game. Julio Jones would have to say something about that probably. But, losing him for the Saints is key, but they still have some other weapons on that team. You remember Jared Cook, the former Raider. And then they have Emmanuel Sanders, who came over just for this reason to help him out. Now he has to prove himself. So this will be a very tough game, and with Kamara in the backfield making things happen with his legs, he's bound to have a field day. And then Drew Brees as well is bound to have a field day. You gotta somehow limit that though if you're the Raiders, and it's gonna take a lot to do that. Defensively, there were some things I liked. John Abraham doing well. Corey Littleton has to be great in this game. Be fast and be able to shed blockers and get to Kamara before he breaks out and has a great game. That's going to be tough. You would really have to think, without fans being there, it's a disadvantage. And that goes for every home team, I guess you could say. But especially for the Raiders and a home opener of a new, stadium that everybody's, been waiting for decades, for them to have their own, new stadium. It's just been a long road when you think about it. It goes all the way back to the 80s, from Oakland and moving to LA and never getting a stadium, moving back to Oakland and just putting seats on the Coliseum. And now with this opportunity that somehow got done in Vegas, now you got to get it done, and we'll see what happens. But uh, it's just one game at a time. And some stories coming in. There were some key people missing practices. Trent Brown, the right tackle, missed practice. Uh, Henry Ruggs, the third, missed practice. Nick Kukowski missed practice. And the backup tackle, Sam Young, missed practice. Gruden said it was nothing, but we'll see, because that'll be very tough to see what happens. Of course, he doesn't want to give up any clues or hints. Who's available, who's not. I think you would wait till the report comes out. I think that'd be important. Like I said, it was a W in Carolina, but now it gets really tough. And then the season really begins with New Orleans coming to town. We know the Raiders are young everywhere. We're just hoping that youth shows up, not with experience, but with reaction. That's all you can do, is react to the plays and make the plays. That's all you can do, is just make the plays. And if it works out, it works out. And hopefully the game will be close and close enough to win. If it does, it's hopefully by a field goal or more, maybe 6. But I'm just hoping. If you have any superstitions or whatnot, use them for Monday. I know I got mine. This is going to be a real test, and it might be scary, it might be, unwatchable, but hopefully Carr will show that, hey, I am something. And going up against Breeze, I figure that has to be such a motivational thing to be in. Just a state of saying, hey, we have got to be great. Beat that team that has that MVP and first ballot Hall of Famer over there. If we beat him, we could do anything. That's the key out there. So give it to Jacobs early and often, and then spread out there with the receivers. Get them in the slot. Finding them on third downs. And their tight ends. That's all the Raiders can do. Just get open. Just get open and get open often. And, God willing, they'll get the win. And hopefully we'll be talking about a win next week. But we'll see what happens. It just sucks that no fans will be there. Again, like I said, if you imagine, it would be a real star-studded event. I think a lot of people would show up for, pay a lot extra, obviously. But that's something that, I guess we're going to have to wait till, maybe next month, next year, who knows. But I know Raider Nation will still be out here. I'm still here, and we'll be watching from wherever, and just hoping for a win on Monday Night Football. Just hope for a good one, and hope for a win. That's all you can do. So that's been my recap of the Week 1 win in Carolina and the preview. And if there's a prediction against New Orleans on Monday, I'd have to say a high-scoring affair. I'd have to say, 34-31. Just a back-and-forth battle. And just hope you outscore them. That's all you can do. And stop them when you have to. That's all you can do. So, for the Chair with James, this has been the Raider preview and a look back, and we will see you next time on the Chair with some new material next week. We'll see you later next time. Later.